School uniforms can be expensive, particularly if you have to buy items branded with the school logo. It's one reason the business is worth £1 billion every year. One Southampton company is trying to get schools to use ethically sourced clothing. Cool Schools says fair trade uniforms can compete on quality and price. As our business correspondent Alistair Fee explains, it's using personal testimony to make its case.
My name is Pamela. I come from Mauritius.
At 14, Pamela worked in a sweatshop in Mauritius. Poor pay and conditions were all she knew. This morning she was at Thorndon School in Chandler's Ford teaching children it doesn't have to be that way.
It was difficult because I was a child, and every morning to wake up early, to go to work.
For 6 years, a Southampton company has been growing what's thought to be the first dedicated school uniform company that's entirely fair trade.
It's not just about us, that's the whole point of this project. It's a whole supply chain, cotton farmers who benefit and their communities, all the workers in our factories that are fair trade licensed and therefore signed up to fair trade minimum standards, and of course the children here in the UK, the children that we're helping to educate on fair trade and being better and more responsible consumers of the future.
They now supply over 60 schools across the UK, a third of those are in Hampshire.
We made a conscious effort a few years ago that we, in supplying our uniform, we wanted to look at options that had an ethical package. We felt very strongly that we wanted to have a fair trade package attached to at least the option for parents and youngsters to consider.
When Pamela's not talking to Hampshire school pupils, she's working here, in this registered fair trade factory in Mauritius. The cotton is ethically sourced and the working conditions are fair. They can't compete with the major supermarkets, but insist prices are similar to other companies offering embroidered school uniforms.
It's got to be within budgets because that is primary on people's minds, isn't it? It's the budget. But in theory, it is definitely good, and I do agree with it.
As long as they were good quality, I would buy them. If they were in good quality, I would buy it.
Families are struggling financially, so it has to be within their budget.
This school assembly was the final talk of a 3-week tour that's taken in schools from Hampshire to Scotland. Educating children doesn't just make good business sense, but also protects the livelihood and conditions of workers in factories across Asia. Alistair Fee, BBC South Today.
And you certainly got views on this issue because one mum has told us that she has to pay £16.50 for each shirt for her daughter's school. If you want to know more, just head over to our Facebook page. There's lots of other comments and you can add your own, of course, as well.